Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are. Today is April 9, 2019. We got a little bit more action this morning, I guess, at least in my point of view. I'm not sure about you, but yesterday it was a pretty boring day for me. Well, let's take a look at the midday trading here and see what the market has done and see what we could glean from that and project some scenario for this afternoon. The crude oil pulled back a little bit today. It's down 21 cents at 64.19, and the gold is continuing to push a little bit higher, back up above the $1,300 level. It's up $6.40 at 13.08. The Dow Jones Industrial continued to be dragged down by Boeing, and today Caterpillar seems to be joining the action here to pulling it down, and the Dow Jones Industrial is down 176 points at 26,164. The S&P 500 down 15.5 points at 2,880, and the Nasdaq 100 is down 26 points at 7,572, and the Russell 2000 down 10 points at 1569. The Nasdaq Composite down 31 points at 7,922. And the transportation, the Dow Jones Transportation is down 85 points at 10,659. And looking at the up-down volume ratio on the New York Stock Exchange, it is down with a negative 3.43. And the Nasdaq is minus 1.64. The Russell is minus 2.13. And the advanced decline, the decliner is leading the advancer by 12.41 in the New York Stock Exchange, and the decliner leading the advancer by 10.64 in the Nasdaq. And the cumulative take is getting more negative in the New York as well as in the Nasdaq, and the ES is negative. One shouldn't be surprised with the negative breadth going to the market, and see that is pretty much open auction in range, came back in range, chop around, and then peak above the IB high, came back down in the IB range, and then push above the IB high, and then now it's coming back inside and booked to the value area low. Yesterday value area low now, so it's trading outside under yesterday's range and inside the IB. So probably we'll see it come down and test the IB low later on this afternoon. That's what my projections are. Whether it's going to work out or not, that's to be determined. And the NQ, the Nasdaq 100 E-mini future, is also trading back inside the range, tagging the overnight low right now. It did open in range and push up because Apple was pretty strong earlier, and it's pushing up the Q. So you can see that the NQ is right now is coming back inside the IB range and also inside the value area from yesterday, and tagging the or testing the overnight low. So again, same thing, just like the ES. I'm looking for this thing to probably come down and test the IB low during the afternoon, probably later on the afternoon. All right, so that is the quick look at the breadth and the market overall, and let's go take a look at the ES on the daily candlestick. See that we're still watching this 20x65 and also this zone here. So it's basically just kind of bouncing back and forth between these two things. So if it breaks through the zone, that's what I'm looking at. The 20x65, see what it hold, essentially coming up down up to this lower trend line, this price channel, right? So just kind of keep an eye on that. The candle formation yesterday appeared to setting up some sort of a evening star pattern, and today it seemed to be playing it out a little bit. So we'll see how it closes. And looking at the volume profile, and you can see the volume profile yesterday, actually we thought we were going to get a one-time framing down, but we did not. It actually got an engulfing candle, right? Took out basically the outside day. But the thing is, got to pay attention to these little detail, is the point of control is actually lower than the previous day. Right, so and today, so we got a one-time framing down at work, so that's why I'm kind of looking at this 2865 in the coming days. Right, maybe we get a continuation of a pullback and tag this 2865. Right, so and looking at the market profile, the bigger picture, see these right here is going to get tagged. That's why I'm waiting to watch, waiting for these things to get tagged here. The pull low from April 4th and also the point of control from April 2nd. And that's down at 2868 area there. So that is definitely inside of the 2865 area. You know, I think come down to this area here. And also you notice that well, we'll take a look at it a little bit more detail. There are some unfinished business up here, you know, from yesterday, right? The pull high and those things. So let's go and take a look at the daily so we get a little bit more closer look here, right, on the market profile. And you can see that here are the single print from October and the pull high from yesterday and single print from yesterday. So these are the unfinished business. You want to keep an, you know, kind of keep an eye on those levels when the market rally up back up. So these levels most likely get tested or get tagged. You can see that yesterday point of control. You see how this thing come up. Originally there was a pull low, a pull high down here. As it you know, kind of chopping around early in the morning, and it came up, took out of that pull high. And the level that was targeting is this right here, the point of control. That kind of tell you the you know, STF is in the control of the market, right? So so watch that. And also again, you see how it opened and came down. The IB low actually came down and tagged this point of control from April 4th. So you know, these are the level, not necessarily kind of tell you, you know, that's going to give you a resistance and support, but as the market move in that direction, you know, these are the level that you want to keep an eye on for price reaction, right? And that's the relevant or the important of those things. Not necessarily going to tell you that's where it's going to bounce or that's where it's going to, you know, get rejected or that sort of thing. But until the price get there, then, you know, you just kind of, you know, have those level in sight to keep it in your mind and watch it, pay attention to it when it get there. So right now you see we might got a, you know, high of the day, right? So you know, it's kind of pulling back after it pulled down. So that's why I'm kind of looking at this level here, 2880 in the afternoon. Maybe that one that will get tagged. So we'll see, because right now is essentially trading outside the range and getting near the developing value area low. All right, and let's go take a quick look at the SPY chart here, or just on a daily, just kind of get a little bit idea what's going on here. Let me see. Let me pull that chart up. So this is a 3-minute chart, right? And basically I'm just looking at the market profile here, right? So that's today's profile so far, and you can see that you know, the delta bar here. So this low here seems to got picked up. This high still didn't get the selling that I was looking at, but it did get the cutoff. So I think the you know, the high might be taken care of today. The low, we might, if it come down and take out the IB low, then I probably expect the you know, the low get tagged again. So this is the IB low here. All right, so that is today's midday update. Hopefully your day is going well, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, click on the subscribe and help me build this channel up. And make sure to click on that bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video to my channel, or whenever I come online and do this type of a live broadcast, you will get notified. All right, thank you for watching and have a great day.